Thank you for listening to Lone Star Community Radio. This program was broadcasted and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. Lone Star Community Radio is supported by listeners like you. Donate and sponsor today. For more information on getting involved with Lone Star Community Radio, contact us at lscrstudios@gmail.com or visit us online at www.irlonestar.com.
Welcome back to the Misunderstood Show. Today we have Terry Weaver again. This is the second time he's on the show. We're going to talk again about the Beast of Trinity, Texas, because I'm obsessed with it. We have a big premiere coming up on October 25th. Is this the final premiere?
Likely.
Party?
Likely.
Yeah.
It's going to be the biggest and the best, though.
Oh, because I've been to a really good one.
It's in our hometown.
Crockett.
We gotta do it right.
Okay, I'm excited. And so you're having it at the Regal Theater. Is it Regal?
Regal Bender's Landing. But
Bender's Landing.
the only way to get a ticket is on the website, thebeastoftrinitytexas.com.
Yeah, or you can find it on Facebook. There's a QR code going around. We've been passing out. So this is a really fancy theater, right?
It's the best one within 75 miles, I would say. It's brand new. It's massive. Yeah. We got the massive screen. It's unreal. The theater is the screen's 80 feet wide.
So we'll probably have good sound.
Oh, the sound's going to be amazing.
Okay. Because I know the last place we had it in Crockett, it was a really cool theater, but there was some echoing going on.
Probably some echoing.
It wasn't for movies. It was kind of a theater for plays and all kinds of stuff.
So what'd you think? You've seen it now how many times?
I've seen it twice, and I've seen the trailer a bunch. I saw the trailer again this afternoon because I handed out the QR code and they wanted to play the trailer, and I can't help but keep watching. And there's different trailers, I guess, because I thought the trailer looked different than a previous trailer I've seen.
There's only one trailer. However, we've done some snippets.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that must be what I'm seeing. That trailer is intense. It makes you want to go see the movie. So if you want to check out the trailer to see if you want to buy a ticket, you can go on YouTube and search it.
You can go on the website too.
And the website and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. No, TikTok.
Maybe,
right?
but how do you find stuff on TikTok?
I don't know. I'm not on TikTok.
Right.
Really. I have an account, but I just don't. I'm really not a TikToker.
What'd you like about the movie?
Bill.
Oh, you like Bill.
I love Bill.
Let me tell you a story. So one of our actors, his name is Bill, super sweet guy. He's actually in the financial industry. He's coming on your show, correct?
He is on Halloween Day.
So he was
more ironic to have him Halloween Day.
That's going to be a cool show. I'll watch it for sure. He is an unassuming guy. He's the first person that I ever asked to give me a rundown acting lesson. So we met up. This was 6 or 7 years ago.
He's a legit actor. I met with him yesterday and heard his whole story.
He taught theater for 15 years.
And he started taking theater in high school and then went to college for it.
And he does theater downtown in Houston. He's legit. Yeah, he's very good.
No offense to you or anybody else in the movie, but
No, I'm offended.
He stole...
I'm offended.
He stole the show.
Well, let me finish the story. So after the cast and crew premiere, we did a private screening. We're at this kind of red carpet after party where everybody's taking pictures, having fun, drinking drinks, and my wife's there, and she goes, "Hey, babe, get Bill, get him, and introduce me." So it's weird because he plays a character that people are afraid of after the movie. And so I get Bill, I introduce my wife, and my wife's she came alive, and she's like, "You were my favorite actor in the movie," and I'm sitting over there going, "Wow, that's great."
But I'm sure is everybody kind of saying that?
Well, his character is fun, and people don't expect that,
especially if you know him.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, night and day. I keep telling people, I'm like, you got to watch it. He's
he earned it.
Jack Nicholson, dude.
He earned it. And he's such a pro. I went and visited with him the other day, and we were in front of a group of people, and he gave me a ton of credit. He's like, you wrote the thing. Yeah. It's all because of you. And I'm like, that ain't true.
This is his first real movie.
Yeah. And I'm really excited that we captured his talent on film that'll be around for, 3-4 decades.
Because it's not just the actor. It takes the videographer, the writer, the
Team
the
effort.
props,
For sure.
makeup. I mean, it's everybody.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people involved to make it that good.
Yeah.
And obviously you wrote it. So, and he said he wrote the script and he said he wrote it in like an hour and he was like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I was like, it takes an hour to read a script. I thought it would take like a long time to read a script. He's like, no, most scripts are like it's pretty easy. I was like, oh, that's cool. I would like to read scripts just to see, or read a script just to see what it's. I've read plays. Is it kind of the same?
I'll send you the script. You can read it.
Okay. Is it kind of like reading a play? Like if you're going to do a play? I've done
It's
Shakespeare.
different format.
Okay. It's really fascinating to me. It's not something I've kind of been around movies because my uncle filmed B-rated films. He ran around a little bit in Austin. I've met Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. I love Robert Rodriguez. If you haven't listened to him on Joe Rogan, he's amazing.
What do you like about him?
He's just so creative. He's a really good human. I think he's a good person. He's very straight and narrow. He doesn't drink. He's just very focused. He's very family oriented, and he's just very creative. Now his movies are a little gory, obviously.
Let me tell you about a story about Robert Rodriguez.
Oh,
I got a hold of his book. It's called Rebel Without a Crew. So if there's anybody out there wondering if they can make a movie, how to do it, all that stuff, get a book from Robert Rodriguez called The Rebel Without a Crew. And basically, he started writing this book at like 19, and it was a bunch of journal. Like he journaled every single day, and he wrote about everything that happened that day, and he compiled it into a book. And it started when he decided he was going to make a movie, and he basically journaled until the movie was done. And it's like every day of his life while making his first movie, and it's incredible. And it inspired me. In fact, it almost gives you too much inspiration.
right.
Because I took on so many different roles. And when we were me and my partner, the Muffin Man, we were leading up to this project. And when we couldn't figure something out, we would just say, okay, we'll go full Rodriguez on that. And that means we'll just do it ourselves. And so
That's what he did.
we went full Rodriguez on a couple things. And you can't do everything yourself. That's the moral of this story. But that book tells you how much one person can do. He's incredible. He's brilliant.
Yeah, if you put your mind to something, you really want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to do it. You got to figure it out. You can't give up. All things are possible. I keep reading that. I have a spoon holder next to my stove that has that. All things are possible.
Yeah.
And it's just a constant reminder. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. You just have to imagine it, envision it, and make it happen. And just start taking steps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the naysayers out there will say, well, you can't fly. But that's not true. You can fly in a plane, and you can actually build a plane. People have built a plane.
When they built planes back then and started flying, people told them they couldn't do it.
That's right. Yeah.
They're like, that's not possible. A lot of things have been said. Almost everything that's ever been done has been said it wasn't possible.
That's right.
Electricity. I mean, all of it. Everything. The internet. I mean, every story, somebody told them that wasn't possible.
Yeah.
And they ignored them. And sometimes it's motivating for people because I'm kind of like, if you tell me I can't do something, then I'm going to prove to you that I can. So it's like reverse psychology. I guess I have like a childlike mentality. My husband says I'm like a child sometimes. So it's like that. You can't do that. Oh, really?
Boy, it'd be nice to be a child again, wouldn't it?
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I don't know about in this day and age. I wouldn't want to be a kid now with all the technology and social media and pressures, and there's just I don't like it. I don't like that my kids are in it.
So let me ask you this. Did the Beast of Trinity, Texas get you back into photography? Because that's what everybody's saying.
I haven't told you that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I put the camera down back in 2017. I just got burned out of 10 years doing everything I could to make money because that was my living. And I was doing it to make money instead of doing it for my passion. It starts out as a passion and then it became a job. And I was doing things I wasn't passionate about, like weddings. That's not my passion. But in the beginning, people were like, oh, can you do my wedding? And I was like, oh, I don't really know how to do that. And they're like, please, I need somebody. Or like people had like photographers that would cancel on them, and they would call me and can you help me out? And it just snowballed. And before I knew it, I was doing all these weddings and trying to make a living. And my ex-husband lost his job, and I was having to support the family. And it became something I didn't really love anymore. So I put the camera down, and the only time I pick it up is at my kids' sports. That's it. That's the only time maybe at the farm to like take pictures of like animals or something, but mostly just use because it's so easy to just use your phone now.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. Last time you were on the show, after the show, we were sitting right there in the hall, and I mentioned being a photographer, and you were like, send me your stuff. And of course I didn't even send it to you because I didn't really.
No, I dug around and found it.
Serious. And yeah, you found it and was like, hey, do you want to do pictures? And I was like, are you serious? I barely even have anything on Facebook.
Yeah, but I found out you had some pictures published in Rolling Stone magazine, which is crazy. Yeah. And then
not the actual magazine, but on their online.
Okay. Yeah. But I saw some of those. I saw your photography, which is on Facebook under Hoffman Creative. Is that right? What is
Karen
it?
Hoffman Creative.
Yeah.
I've changed the name a few times. I've played around. I'm not really sure. Originally I was Casey Photography, which was my maiden name was Karen Cooper. And then I was Karen Connell when I was married. But I had lost some business to another Casey Photography on accident. A friend of mine one day was like, oh yeah, y'all know each other. I referred her to you. And I'm like, no. And then she was like, oh no, she used the wrong photographer. And that's when I was like, I need to come up with something that nobody else will have. And people would always kind of describe me back then as like being a redneck hippie, which I'm still kind of a redneck hippie. I'll always be a redneck hippie. I'm from the country. My mom's a hippie. So I'm very crunchy and not a hippie like free love and doing a bunch of drugs or anything like that. But, just the very like naturalist, that kind of thing. People describe me sometimes as a Alanis Morissette. So anyway, I changed it to redneck hippie chick photography. So you'll see a lot of stuff that has like that on there, and it has like what's it called? A dream catcher is up my logo. Has the RHC in it, and that's where you see that from. But I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it because people were like, I felt like it was kind of like categorizing me at a point where they just only associated me with the music industry because I was really tied into that. And that's very like that theme. And I really wanted to branch out and do other things and more professional. Like I love to do lifestyle photos and just different stuff, right? I love to do objects, kind of like Jordan, how he films in the very beginning of the movie, just the different angles of objects,
establishing stuff, and
yeah, I love stuff like that. And I feel like it was kind of boxing me in, so I just changed it to Karen Hoffman Creative because it still has the KC if I do like initials. And so I don't know, I'm playing around with it, but I haven't done it since 2017. And then you asked me to do it, and I came up to just shoot when y'all showed the trailer for the first time to the crew and introduced everybody, and you had a lot of the locals that had volunteered to be in the movie, which was really neat. They were so excited. It's so cute. Some of these, especially some of the older couples and stuff that were there, that couple y'all filmed in their house. They were such a sweet little couple.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just met such amazing people. But that day, I just felt like that passion again.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And then you asked me to come do the red carpet, and I got really excited. And then I just did this other event, and I got really excited.
Well, you've done a great job.
And then I was doing music again, which
that was cool.
I love music. I am not musically talented in any way, shape, but I love live music. Like I love being in that environment. I'm very passionate about it. There's just something about that type of art.
Yeah.
And being immersed in it, and it makes you feel, it like brings out the artist in you.
So we had the world premiere, and then we had this after party at a good friend of mine. We'll just call him Doc's. And this guy has the craziest home you've ever seen. There's animals all over the walls, and he flew in a band, and they performed there. And how good was that band?
So initially you said we're having this after party, and I was like, cool, there's a band, there's a bunch of eye doctors. And I was like, oh God.
This is going to be lame.
Yeah, I'm thinking, it's just but you know how sometimes people just kind of get together and have a band because they want to have fun and
Sure.
have a band. And I'm thinking I'll go for a little bit and take a few pictures of the crowd. And I love candids too, as I'm sure you noticed. I love to take pictures when they're not paying attention. And I walk into this place, and first it's on the lake. It's just gorgeous, but inside it's like Cabela's. There's literally every animal on the planet, every single one. Kangaroos which I'm not a huge fan of killing every animal on the planet, stuffing it and putting it in my house, but to each their own. It's neat.
Yeah.
My kids would love it. And the band starts playing, and I see a bunch of older guys that don't look like doctors at all, but okay, cool. They like to get dressed up and pretend like they're cool. They start playing, and I'm like, wait a second. And every single guy in the band sings at one point.
Yeah.
I mean, they were playing songs that are like my favorite songs.
Green Day. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff.
Great Balls of Fire. It's my favorite movie, Top Gun.
Mm-hmm.
And he played that thing heart and soul. That was insane. It was insane. I was just completely blown away how well they performed, and they put on a whole show and dress up and the energy, and they're really good.
Yeah.
Like really best cover band I've ever seen.
Yeah. So if you want to see some of Karen's handiwork, you can go on to our Facebook page, The Beast of Trinity, Texas.
Did you
And
post any of that stuff?
we did. Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of buried, but just look for the world premiere pictures
Okay.
and you can find them. I
It
did put
was-
some out there.
In the theater in Crockett, I was really impressed. They had just redone it. Really neat. Very retro. So cool. Crockett's such a cool little town.
It is.
Then I went to the Airbnb the next day to meet up with y'all. We did brunch and handed you the camera and started looking at the pictures. And also, just disclosure, I take pictures on Terry's camera and just hand him the camera. And he downloads them and he posts them. There's no editing. They're not edited. No. They're completely raw.
Too much work.
This is the thing about photographers. In this day and age, these photographers, they just go buy a fancy camera and a fancy lens, and then they, buy a bunch of equipment and software, and they put it in there, and then they edit it all and make it look good. But a real photographer with a real artist with a true eye, you shouldn't have to edit the photos. I feel like sometimes the mistakes are what makes it art. Or the lighting being off is what makes it real. And I'm very torn on the digital no mirror camera, and then I have a mirrored camera, it has mirrors in it where it captures light very differently. Now, obviously your camera takes way better pictures in low light than mine, but I was talking to my husband, I was like, I think I kind of want to buy one, but I'm going to keep mine. And he was like, why? And I'm like, because mine captures the real light, and that one's more of a digital light. So it's a little bit different how the pictures come out. But no, it's really just inspired me. Now I'm wanting to save it for this new lens and buy a mirrorless camera. Of course, I'm going to stick with Canon because I already have all the Canon stuff. But you bought a Sony. Those are like top of the line right now. But yeah, it really put that bug back in me. And
cool.
I've been on that rabbit hole now for a couple months. And
thanks to the Beast.
It really brought the Beast, man. That Beast has done such wonderful things in our community, connecting people.
Isn't that neat? And
new friendships. And I don't know if I told you, but I invited some of the people from the movie to do a mud run with me.
Wow. Who? Oh, yeah, Farah.
Farah and...
our makeup artist.
Farah and... Well, I didn't invite Farah. The other girl invited... oh, my God.
Lainey?
Yes, Lainey.
She's doing it?
She's doing it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's just such a...
She's a gamer. Yeah, she's cool.
And then I was going to invite Lizzie and...
Yeah.
Just whoever, wants to come. But I fell in love with the people in your movie. You have a knack for picking special people, not just good actors, but people who are genuinely good people. You didn't just, I feel like you didn't just go around and just pick whoever you could get. You birds of a feather kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like when we went and had brunch, just the community and the faith. And
yeah, that's cool.
It's
a cool thing. I don't want to let it go. That's why I keep throwing these screenings.
it's incredible. It's changed my life, you know. So not just the movie. It's not about just the movie.
Yeah.
The movie though. The movie is great.
It's really all about the people. Like if you get enough good people together, you can do anything. And if you want to do something creative, pick the right creative people that are good people, and you're going to come up with a good product.
I do have to say my favorite scene in the movie isn't with Bill. It's the puppy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's your favorite, huh?
It's my favorite scene.
Wow.
I don't know why. It's just so like unexpected.
Yeah. Well, don't
And
spoil
I have
it.
a passion for that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just unexpected.
Yeah.
It's such a it's a suspense movie.
Well, I'll tell you what. The owners of that puppy.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, Katie and Ambrose.
I've actually known them for a few years.
Really cool people.
Yeah.
I think they've seen the movie twice already, and they're coming. No, I think they've seen it 3 times, and they're
Probably.
coming for the 4th one.
Yeah.
They're coming to the Woodlands
They're huge supporters.
4 times. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're amazing.
I was sad I missed the last one.
Yeah.
I think we had soccer and a bunch of
It's
stuff.
not the same without you. Seriously, because just for a lot of reasons. But anyway,
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's other photographers out there, but
we'll get you. You're going to be at the Montgomery County screening, and that is going to be a lot of fun. We'll have some of
October
our actors
25th,
there.
y'all.
Yeah.
Buy your tickets before they sell out.
Yeah.
Because they sell out. They've all sold out, haven't they?
This one's about 25% sold out, and we just opened tickets a week ago. So
Wow.
yeah.
Okay. So they will sell out. And I am I'll be sad when it's over,
Yeah.
you know? So tell me, what do you got in the works now? So you're talking to Amazon, Netflix. You think it'll end up in theaters, or you think you're going to end up going the Amazon way?
It's highly likely that we'll go stream. We'll go to streaming platforms after this, and we're working with the largest. This is what they say, the largest distributor like in the world. And basically, what they do is they get your film on, limitless platforms. They work with over 100 different streamers.
Wow.
So the big ones, Amazon and Apple
And is
TV.
that when you'll finally get paid back all the money you've spent?
Yeah, we've invested some money into this
A lot
thing.
of money
So
goes
yeah,
into making a movie.
yeah. The neat thing is you work hard for 2 years, and then you have something that you
Pays off.
own and could potentially pay off. Now, most movies don't pay off, but if you create something that's entertaining enough and brings people enough joy, it will pay you dividends.
Well,
Yeah.
I do want to say the first time I watched the movie, I think it was just the whole anticipation, and I knew people in it, so it's kind of weird when you watch it to see people on screen. The second time I watched it, I had a totally different experience.
That's what a lot of people say.
And the second time I watched it, I was like, wow, that is a great movie. That really is. It's going to be a great, and I'm so excited for it to come out on Amazon or wherever. I actually am kind of glad it's not going to go to the theater, because I want my mother-in-law and all these different people to be able to watch it right away.
Yeah,
And she's not going to go to the theater to watch it.
sure.
And I feel like a lot of good movies don't go to theater anymore.
Yeah,
It's
changing.
I feel like the only ones that go to theater are Marvel, Disney,
Yeah,
these big.
the horror movies.
Yeah, I don't go to see those.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to support Disney anymore, just because all the stuff that's going on. But, there's always money and power and
Sure.
corruption, and
Yeah.
just not.
All the money, power, and corruption in our film is fictional. So
Yes. And what I love about your story is that it does actually apply somewhat to your real life.
yeah. Well, you borrow. Any storyteller kind of borrows from reality when they're doing fiction. So
Yeah.
I borrowed a lot from my life, from other people's lives. So
When I showed the trailer today, they were like, is this a true story? And I was like, some of it actually is based on truth, but it's not a true story itself.
right.
So I was like, Terry's he's a book writer. I've never read any of your books. I'm not a big fictional reader. I'm if I read, it's either self-help or some way to help me grow as a person,
Yeah.
or Bible study, or I've just never been a fictional reader. Now, I did read The Hobbit when I was younger. I tried to read some Stephen King when I was younger.
Yeah.
My mom had a Stephen King book, I think it was called Oh my gosh. Wasn't The Shining. It was started with an S. I don't even remember now. I was in middle school and I was like, my mom was like, yeah, you should try to read it. It's really good. I'm like, I can't read this. This is like hard to read. It's just a lot of information. I don't know. My mom's a fantasy person. I'm not. Your books are fantasy, right?
Well, I've written 5 books. 2 of them are self-help books. One's a leadership book. One's
Really?
kind of like a bedside table book.
So I need to get that book.
Yeah, it's called The Evolution of a Leader. I think that's probably the most popular book because it is so applicable to, everyone. It's a leadership book.
Well, I would definitely read something from you. That's a leadership book.
And then I've written 3 fictional books, and those are, it's a trilogy about a character named Eli Ridge, and he's military, becomes a police officer, that kind of thing.
Which is kind of your movie too.
Kind of. I borrowed a lot from the books, but
that's not
different
real
story.
life. You were never a police officer, were you?
No, huh?
Yeah.
No.
But you were military.
Military.
Were you military police?
No, I was a corpsman, which is like a medic, but
Yes.
in the Navy.
Okay.
And then the corpsmen go with either the Marines or the Navy.
Right.
They're shared by both of those branches, and I went with the Marines, so I really kind of had this weird.
Hoorah.
Yeah.
Isn't that what y'all say? First you say
Yeah.
something, then hoorah. What is it?
No, there's no
order?
caveat. It's
Okay.
just hoorah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to join the Marines.
Mm.
Well, I chickened out.
Okay.
I did all my MEPs and did my ASVAB, did all my medical stuff, and was standing in line to swear in. And I was like, I can't do it.
Wow.
Yeah. Getting up at 3 a.m. every day. But I had health problems already. This was a year after my car wreck, and I had partial hearing in my ear. I just had my femur broke, and I had
wow.
rod, and I had screws in my knee, and I had a huge scar on the front of my knee, and they make you walk on your knees and stuff and do a lot of crazy physical activities. And it was like on concrete, and it just scared
True
me.
story. Yep.
Scared me.
And then they gas you in boot camp.
Yeah, I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be a war photographer.
Oh, that would be neat.
That's really what I wanted to do. And then I found out probably 5 years ago that I have a great uncle that was a war photographer in the Army. And then he became like a famous photographer. He had all these political people and famous people. No idea. My dad has all these photo albums. It's really cool.
Wow.
He documented the entire Holocaust.
Wow.
I mean, albums this thick with just, I should show that. You should come to Lampasas one day and I'll show them to you.
Cool.
It's really neat. But my dad won't let them out of his hands. I'm like, you should take these, like, give these to the world. He's like, no.
Or scam him or something. Yeah.
And my uncle wrote, like, stories about, documenting it. His trip over there in the bottom of this ship. Horrible conditions.
Some of my favorite pictures are from my tour of duty in the Middle East. They're just so cool.
I want to see.
Yeah.
That you took?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'd
Yeah,
love to see.
just on disposable cameras. So when you're getting ready to head over, you buy like 10 disposable cameras.
Those are the days.
This is before digital,
You're right.
and you just take them with you. So it was right as digital cameras are coming out, because we had one guy that had extra money. He took a digital camera and a printer with him over there, and he had the coolest pictures.
Wow.
But we had just the, you roll them and then snap, roll them and snap, and
What years were you in?
99 to 04.
Okay. I was going to join in 99.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the year. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
June of 99. And then, no. Because I had my right May of 98. It was almost a year later. Chickened out. Took a job at Walmart for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And was like, this is not for me either.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of things, but, when you know, you know. And now I'm entitled. I've been here for almost 5 years. And I'm very passionate about real estate. Very passionate. Actually, I was talking to Bill because his investment firm, which is very different from most, they actually have a section that you can invest in, and it's real estate investing.
Yeah. REITs
And flipping.
or rights or.
It's kind of cool. And I'm like, oh, we need to talk because that's, we've talked about this, like the flipping and the investing. I really, truly am passionate about making sure that land stays in the people's hands and not corporate people or people with tons of billions of dollars or BlackRock or all the things that are trying to control.
Yeah.
Buy all the land that we'll have control. So we need to keep the land in people's hands.
Yes.
So I'm passionate about that.
Yeah.
And I also feel like that investing in real estate is probably your best. Every person that you know that is wealthy, their investments are in real estate. You don't hear about Trump investing in 401k. He's invested in real estate. Everybody,
Yep.
every celebrity, every person you know that's wealthy buys real estate, y'all. So, and that's actually what kind of drew me to it. Is I did some research into that, and that's what I was like, wow.
Well, let me brag on you while you scoot closer to the mic.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm breaking
you're
the rules here.
super generous person, great connector. You're known as Karen the Konnector because you you connect with everybody and you have a great network and
like to
people
connect
trust you.
people.
Yeah.
I love to see that happen.
Yeah, and you love to help people. So thank you for your help with this project. This is an independent film, so we've spent almost $500,000 on this production. But when you see it, it looks amazing because we've had a lot of help. I mean, when I say help, I got a lot of my friends to help me on this. My best friend moved here from California to be a producer.
I love him. Wow.
He's pretty cool.
He's a life of the party.
Yeah. And then my friends let me borrow their homes. I mean, we had great locations. I was strategic about who I asked, but beautiful homes in there, beautiful vehicles. A good friend of mine and one of our producers had an Army truck that we used in the movie. So,
That's
I mean,
cool.
it's amazing.
And even like the sheriff of Trinity let y'all use the actual sheriff's office, right?
Well, so that was it was actually a decrepit building, and we outfitted that and painted it and cleaned it. Our producers went up there and scrubbed the floors. We painted the walls, and we turned that into a sheriff's station. However, they did get us amazing uniforms, and they got us sheriff's trucks.
The trucks, that's right. So y'all were able to use real sheriff's trucks.
We had actual badges. We had the actual uniforms the Trinity County Sheriffs use. Of course, we had to sign paperwork saying we'll only use it for the movie.
I was wow, that's pretty
It was amazing.
That's a lot of trust.
Shout out to Trinity County and the people of Trinity. Amazing people.
Yeah.
They really came through for us.
I'm impressed with that area.
And Wishkanuski Dodge. Is that how you say it? Wishkanuski Dodge? They're great people. They help the community. They're up in Huntsville.
You know that, Dick?
Yeah, that's them.
It?
Yep.
Wishkanuski?
Yeah, it's kind of a tongue twister, but
Is that German?
they sponsored the Dodge trucks.
No, that's probably Russian or something, right? Or Czech? Czech? I bet it's Czech. There's a lot of Czechs around that area. West.
Yeah.
Those little areas. Some a lot of Czechs.
But a lot of good people. The reason I brought that up is because you were one of the good people that helped us make this thing.
It was my pleasure. Again, it's lit a little fire in me.
Yeah.
And I'm now doing all kinds of stuff. Actually, I'm getting as if I have more time. But
yeah, the band that you photographed, they want to fly you to where? Nashville?
Yeah, in April.
And they want you to do photography because you made an impression on them, and they had fun partying with you.
I'm just so excited, and they were just such nice guys.
Oh yeah.
And when we say partying, this was a very low key.
It wasn't low key. We were partying. I mean, we weren't all drunk or anything. But
no, it wasn't like people getting crazy.
Music party. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
These guys were rocking and having fun.
Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so for me. It's like people say, "Oh, we're having this after party." I'm very cautious because. Is it time for you to go?
Excuse me. It's time to pick up my girls, but it's actually not. I'm sorry about that.
So I'm very cautious about where I surround myself, especially by myself, where there's people drinking out in the middle of nowhere. And so, I was like, was just going to go and hang out. And before I knew it, I was having such a great time. I felt very comfortable and trusting and just good people. It's just a different vibe than, working in the music industry for so many years. There's a lot of people that are not very good people, and you have to be very cautious, And
we were in the middle of nowhere. I mean,
middle of nowhere.
So we did our premiere in Crockett. If you've been to Crockett, drop a comment below and let us know. It's a cool town. But the after party was in Grapeland, Texas.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was in another town. Okay.
Which is even smaller.
It's like 20 minutes
Shout
away.
out to Grapeland. Yeah, if anybody's been there, let us know in the comments.
It was
It's pretty amazing.
The drive. Did you see my little video I made on my drive out there?
No.
I posted it. If you go to my Instagram, the easiest way to find it, I posted a video of me driving to Crockett.
Cool.
But it was actually, I guess, driving to the party, which would be Grapeland.
Grapeland, yeah.
So it was driving from Crockett to Grapeland.
Yeah.
And the sun was setting because it was after the premiere.
Mm-hmm.
Just an absolutely gorgeous view.
Yeah.
I mean, the trees, and it's so peaceful, and the sun glistening through the trees, for me, and then I ended up staying the night because I stayed the whole party and was not going to drive 2 hours home at 1 o'clock in the morning. And so the doctor was like, you can stay here. So I slept in this like nook. It was almost like a window seat kind of, but it was a real bed, but it was like a tiny bed. Like my head and my feet touched the wall, but there was a window right there to the lake. And I woke up like, where am I? And I look outside and the sun, is coming up over the trees and glistening on the water. And I was like, am I in heaven?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It was just such an amazing, those are the things to me that I'm most grateful for, like the peace and the beauty and the people. And there's just so many ugly things. Yeah. Like when we had the premiere downtown Houston, it's kind of a cool place. Like I took some pictures of downtown. I remember you commented and I just took that with my phone, and there's beauty in that too, but it's dirty and there's people everywhere, and it's like the third most dangerous city in the US or something, or fifth, or I don't know, it's up there. I feel very uncomfortable. There's traffic, it stinks. There's, that's not my jam.
Sure.
So when you had it out there the second time, I was like, this is my jam.
Yeah.
These are my people. Like I could live here. Like I would move here.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave. But now you're doing it in the Woodlands, which is even better because I live down the street and I can Uber. Then you really can see Frank.
There you go. Frank's coming.
Frank's coming.
Frank
now.
the Tank.
If y'all want to come see Frank, let me know.
Come to the premiere and you can see Frank maybe.
I am so excited about this for you.
It's going to be cool. Yeah.
I can't wait. What does your family say? How are they? How is their, because I haven't seen your wife lately.
Yeah.
She's just kind of laying low with the kids.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we kind of take shifts. So our kids are in sports. So we're double, we're double booked, and, she has to do sports and then I have to do sports, and then she does things and I do things. So team effort. But my kids think I'm famous, but they're wrong. They had fun. I got to get my kids in the movie.
Here now.
I got to get my kids in the movie. They loved it. My wife is actually kind of excited about the project. All she knew was like my husband's gone a lot for 2 years, but then when she saw it on the big screen, she's like, okay, now I get it. And then she started asking me a few questions. But
like what?
Just like, hey, where's it going to be? And, what happens when it goes onto the streaming? She's more interested.
She really wasn't really interested. She was kind of like, oh, he's going to do this and we'll see.
My wife has a super important job. Most importantly, she's, a mother, but she's also a nurse. So she's very busy, cares for a lot of people. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because she is like that kind of person.
Yeah. Yeah. Caring person. But she supports my dreams, and
she's beautiful.
She's beautiful.
You married up, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And she knows that I love doing creative things. So she's like, okay, we're making a movie. All right. How's this going to pay the bills?
And how did you get Jordan? That I've actually been very curious.
Yeah.
I had one more question after that. So how did you end up with Jordan?
So you're asking about our director of photography. He's responsible for the image of the movie. So when you see the movie, just associate that with Jordan Bradley, because he actually, I would say the lion's share of the shots that we captured in the movie were inspired by Jordan. Of course.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's incredible.
And he's such a good human.
Yeah, good guy. Yeah, so we somehow, now I was in a show called Breaking Strongholds.
Yes.
And somebody from people that knew that I was in Breaking Strongholds knew Jordan and said, hey, this guy's making a movie. You should reach out to him. We interviewed Jordan. I really liked him. My partner liked him, but he had a baby on the way. And the baby was due like the week after we wrapped the project. We had it all scheduled out. So we were planning on wrapping on like November 15th. His baby was due like November 24th.
Wow.
And I was like, that's too much of a risk.
Right.
And so we decided not to hire Jordan. We hired another DP who was very impressive, did a lot of stuff. We liked his personality. We were planning on having him as our DP until about a month before the project, and his kid got sick.
Oh.
And his
Like
kid
real sick?
went to the hospital. She's okay. But I called Jordan and said, hey, dude, we got to start filming in like 2.5 weeks. So we lost our director of photography. We had 2.5 weeks before we were going to start filming. I called Jordan. I said, hey, man, remember me? Can you join us for this project?
Wow.
And
The fact that he's even available.
exactly. Yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
he's done like big stuff.
he's done with big things. And the thing about Jordan is he won't ever say it, but I know because
He's very humble.
yeah, he talks to me, shares a lot of stuff, but he's worked with Tom Cruise before.
Yes.
He's worked with Michael Bay.
Yes.
He's worked with Quentin Tarantino. You know, this he's impressive. And he has a lot of experience, but he's right here in the Woodlands. He lives like 10 minutes from me.
Me too. Yeah, we
Yeah.
all live in the same area.
So
We go to the same church. I found out recently.
cool.
You and
Yeah.
Same time, just different building.
Yeah. So we got very fortunate with Jordan. Luck or fortune, I don't know.
Karma.
Whatever.
You have good
something
karma.
something happened good, and
Yeah,
we got
Jesus loves you.
him. Yeah, he loves everyone, but Yep.
He has favorites.
okay.
I think
Okay.
he favors people that do good. Look at Charlie Kirk. Do you think he wasn't a favorite? I would say. You know, even in the Bible, he talks about his favorites, you know, kind of his disciples.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, it's not that there's a pecking order necessarily.
Right.
But I do feel like there's something in the Bible that says about how he favors the weak and the this and then that, but he also favors the, you know, like Noah. He had all these faults, but he had this strength to him, you know? Mm-hmm. So, of course. And I feel like you could be one of those people who wouldn't know. I'm not Jesus. But
Right.
I know him pretty good. I've known him for
You
a
got
long
the
time.
hair. Got the Jesus hair going.
I've been threatening to cut it, and my husband's like, no. And my kids are,
You got good hair.
they want, it's just a lot.
Just
to
a
deal
lot.
with.
Yeah.
You know, to wash it and condition it and brush it, and
Right.
curl it and crimp it. I crimped it for Lainey Wilson.
When did you see Lainey Wilson?
Well, she rescheduled for November 1st. So we were supposed to see her last weekend. She canceled. So we ended up going on a date night.
Okay.
One of the best date nights we ever had.
Cool.
And he can't go November 1st because it's hunting season
Yeah.
starting.
Yeah.
He has plans to go to the farm. So I invited a friend of mine, and I'm actually going with another girlfriend and her, and we're going to make it a girls thing. So it's actually worked out, and it should be cooler so I won't die in my bell bottoms.
We have a Lainey in the movie. Shout out to
Yes,
Lainey.
Lainey is just a beautiful human,
She's cool.
and she did a fantastic job.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
really did. The way that because she plays your
Don't spoil
crush.
it. Don't. Well,
Sorry.
no, she's just a great actress. Yeah.
Pick it up pretty quick in the very beginning.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a part in the movie I noticed, and I noticed it the first time I meant to ask you, and I noticed it the second time I meant to ask you, and I forgot both times. The clock says 333. Does that is that on purpose, or is that just happen chance?
That's up for the audience to decide.
Oh, because I have some ideas of what 333 mean. So I didn't know if it was biblical or.
Well, when you watch the movie, make sure to look for the clock that says 333.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll know what we're talking about.
It seems like to me like there was a reason for it. I don't know. Yes? Not answering.
It's up to the audience.
Okay. Will you ever tell us
Maybe.
after it comes out?
Maybe after everyone's seen it. Maybe at the
You'll come back on again after?
10-year anniversary. We'll unlock the secret.
You gonna be here? in 10 years. I won't be here in 10 years.
You won't? Well, we'll come to you. Can we go to her?
I'll be in San Angelo area at the farm.
We're looking at our producer here.
Dick. He'll be around. He's still young.
Dick will be around.
He's a young guy. He's got
A lot of juice.
He's
Yep.
most eligible bachelor in Montgomery County.
Right on.
He's coming to the premiere if y'all want to come meet him, ladies.
Yeah, the man that you never see.
I'll introduce you. Just let me know.
He's turning red over there.
Nah, he likes it. He really
you'll
is
notice-
looking for a good woman.
You'll notice some other things if you look around that clock.
Oh,
So next time you watch it, look around that clock.
okay. And now it's going to be on this giant screen.
It's going to be on a massive
I
screen.
am so excited because I actually looked up the theater and saw it on Google and it was like, that, I didn't even know this thing was here.
It's crazy.
But I didn't know it was brand new either.
It's a multi-level theater.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you want to come check out the new theater in Bender's Landing and watch the movie.
Yep.
And is the after party open? To everybody?
I mean, we'll see. How
Okay.
cool are you? You might get an invite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I invited?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay. All right, Terry. Thanks for coming on again.
Yeah.
So excited about this movie.
Me too.
I mean,
Thank you.
I'm more excited now than I was the last time because I've seen it. So that says everything.
That's
If
it.
it
Yeah.
sucked, I wouldn't have had you back on the show.
Yeah. You know what's cool, and I'll just leave us with this. Like, it's so cool to see the actors get joy out of watching the movie, because I've been a part of movies and things that weren't that great, and you don't stick around. Once
Yeah.
you see it and it's not good, you just kind of vanish.
You want to distance yourself from
Yeah.
it and not be affiliated with it.
But we have actors like driving from like Dallas and like, hundreds of miles to come to these premieres, and we don't pay them.
So you had a premiere and it had people from like 26 states came?
Yeah.
Is that right? At the world
Yeah.
premiere? Was it like 26
Yep.
states?
Yep.
People came from all over the place. It sold out like that.
Yeah.
I had friends wanting to go and I was like, it's sold out, man. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
World premiere, we found the biggest place to do it, and it was in Crockett, Texas, at a really cool theater. You check it out. It's called Ritz Theater in Crockett, Texas. They're actually having Billy Bob Thornton, his band there.
What?
Yeah.
I want to go. Are you
Yeah.
going to go?
Just check it out. Ritz Theater in Crockett, Texas.
I wonder if they'll need a photographer.
Maybe. Anyway, we sold 420 tickets, and that's all the place could really hold, plus our crew, our team there. But yep, it was amazing. Sold that one out. 26 different states were represented at that premiere.
Wow. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. And there probably a lot of them are going to try to come to this.
Yeah.
It seems like you're getting a little following
Oh, yeah.
or a big following, which that says
And the movie's not even out yet. Wait till it comes out.
I can't wait. I can't wait to tell people, hey, go on Amazon and watch it. Go on Amazon and watch it. Go on. And what's crazy is people, even from back home in the hill country, that follow me on Facebook or whatnot, they're like, what is this movie that you're doing? What is this premiere you were at? What is that? And I'm like, oh, it's this movie coming out called The Beast of Trinity, Texas. They're like, oh, I'll have to look that up. So it's, you just don't know who it's going to touch or how it's going to get out. And so it's really neat to see that.
Yeah.
Actually go to the hill country and hand out those little QR codes. Have a lot of people there.
Yeah. Let's do it.
You want to do it?
Maybe let's do a premiere out there.
For real?
Maybe.
I would totally be down for that.
Sweet.
I could get a following there. I know a lot of people there.
There's actually a Bigfoot, a 7.5-foot Bigfoot in the lobby of the Conroe Tower. So we got to go get a picture before I leave.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of Bigfoot stuff in Canyon Lake area, near Braunfels, Wemberley. I don't know if you know that. It's a Bigfoot town.
Nice.
There's all kinds of Bigfoot stories and sightings and signs and cutouts and Bigfoot imprints and all kinds of stuff. So that'd be a good place.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Thanks again. See you soon. Bye. Thanks, Dirk.